Hello friends, today we will start with the chapter number 4, that is maps. You have learnt in the previous chapter about the advantages of a globe. However, the globe has limitations as well. A globe can be useful when we want to study the earth as a whole, but when we want to study only a part of earth as about our country, states, district, towns and villages, it is of little help. In such situation, we use map. A map is a representation or drawing of Earth's surface or a part of it drawn on the flat surface according to a scale. But it is impossible to flatten a round shape completely. We find that maps are useful to us for various purposes. One map shows a small area and few facts. Another map may contain as many facts as a big book. When many maps are put together, we get an atlas, and atlases are of various sizes, measurement drawn on different scales. Maps provide more information than a globe. There are different types they are of different types. Some of them are described below. Physical maps. Maps showing natural features of Earth such as mountain, plateau, plains, river, oceans, etc. are called physical or relief maps. Political maps. Maps showing cities, towns, villages, and different countries and states of the world with their boundaries are called political maps. Thematic maps. Some maps focus on specific information such as road maps, rainfall maps. Maps are showing distribution of forest industries are known as thematic maps. Suitable titles are given on the basis of information provided on these maps. There are three components of the maps: distance, direction, and symbol. Distance. Maps are drawing which reduce the entire world or a part of it to fit on a sheet of paper, or we can say maps are drawn to reduce scales, but this reduction is done very carefully so that the distance between the places is real. It can only be possible when a small distance of paper represents a large distance on the ground. Therefore, a scale is chosen for this purpose. Scale is the ratio between actual distance on the ground and distance shown on the map. For example, the distance between your school and your home is 10 km. If you show this 10 km distance by 2 cm on the map, it means that 1 centimeter of the map will show 5 km on the ground. The scale of your drawing will be 1 centimeter is equal to 5 km. Thus, the scale is very important in any map. If you know the scale, you will be able to calculate the distance between any two places on the map. When large areas like continent or countries are to be shown on the paper, then we use a small scale. For example, 5 centimeter on the map shows 500 km of the ground. It is called a small scale map. When a small area like your village town is to be shown on the paper, then we use large scale, that is of 5 centimeter on a map shows 500 meter only on ground. It is called large scale map. Large scale maps gives more information than small scale maps. Most maps contains an arrow marked with the letter N at the upper right hand corner. This arrow shows that the north direction. It is called the north line. When you know that the earth north, you can find out the direction. For example, east, west, south. There are four major directions: north, south, east, west. They are called cardinal points. Other four intermediate directions are called northeast, southeast, southwest, northwest. We can locate any place more accurately with the help of this intermediate direction. Find out the following directions from the figure 4.1a: direction of community centers, the playground from Vikas house, direction of schools from south. We can find out the direction of place with the help of compass. It is an instrument used to find out the main directions. It is a magnetic needle, always points towards north south direction. Symbols. It is the third important component of map. It is not possible to draw on a map on actual shape and size of different features such as buildings, road, bridges, trees, railway lines or wells. So they are shown by using certain letters, shades, color, pictures and lines. The symbols give a lot of information in a limited space. With the use of these symbols, map can be drawn easily and are simple to read. Even if you don't know the language of an area, therefore cannot ask someone for direction. You can collect information from map with the help of these symbols. Maps have universal language that can be understood by all. There is an international agreement regarding the use of this symbol. These are called conventional symbols. Some of the conventional symbols are shown in the figure. Various colors are used for the same purpose. For example, generally blue is used for showing water bodies, brown for mountains, yellow for plateau, and green is used for plains. Sketch. A sketch is drawing mainly based on the memory and spot observation, not to scale. Sometimes a rough drawing is required of an area to tell where a particular place is located with respect to other places. Suppose you want to go to your friend's house but you don't know the way. Your friend may make a rough drawing to show the house of this. So the way to his house. Such rough drawing is drawn without a scale and is called a sketch map. Plane. A plane is a drawing of a small area on a large scale. A large scale map gives us a lot of information, but there are certain things which may sometimes want to know. For example, the length and breadth of a room, which can't be shown in the map. At that time, we can prefer drawing on the scale called a plane.